What's up, everyone? I am Magicide. Welcome back to another episode of our Geek Fest here, playing Crusader Kings II as Lombard Salerno. In our previous episode, we became a eunuch. We have one daughter who's going to inherit it all, and we got hosed again by another epidemic. And we are in a war because there was this really big Muslim minor nation here that split, and now I'm attacking them because I have the opportunity to do so. He doesn't really have any troops. Well, he's got some troops, but he doesn't really have much. But we're only fighting him, so that's good to go. I think I was just looking at this right before I started recording, and I'm going to actually banish. This used to be our court physician, and since he made us into a eunuch, we imprisoned him, and now we're going to banish him. We're going to get a whole bunch of money for doing that. So let's do that. And then we have a kinsman of mine who is smallpox. Yeah, let's get rid of him. I can't banish him, but I can... What can we do? Release from prison. Where are you, in court? Okay, you're somewhere else. And then we have this guy who... I don't care. I think he should already be in the oubliette. I can devour him. I don't want to do that, though. So let's get into it. Let's start to raise our levy. And let's get our vassal fleet. Let's take a look at our... Okay, so it's only one guy. Right? So let's put all of our dudes on ships. And I think this is my retinue. Yes, it is. Okay. So it looks like these ships here, I can actually stand them down. That's the problem with actually raising your entire vassal fleet levy, is that if they have more ships than you have troops, then it just kind of doesn't really make sense. Wait, I still have troops over here? Yes, I do. Oh, that's right. This guy here. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll move all of our ships over here. This guy right here stood down. Alright, we'll move you guys over. I refuse to pay the extortion ram. Oh, that's because I just... God damn it. See, I did that right before the previous episode, and I completely forgot about it. So he's not going to pay for his ransom because I already let him go. My marshal is requested to join... My marshal? No, dude. You're my marshal for a reason. You know, I'm kind of actually tempted to go up to the next thing of heavy infantry because our cultural retinue is heavy infantry, which is definitely going to be benefiting from that. I think we should do that. I always try to focus on military organization and siege equipment, and then of course, if you need to fill in your next technology level for shipbuilding for new ships and stuff like that, that's obviously something else you might want to take a look at. But anyways, you know, I've been doing like a lot of thinking about Sunset Invasion. That I really wish that Paradox would kind of thresh it out a little bit more. To me, it just doesn't make sense that it would be the Aztecs that would actually come over and sail. I mean, wouldn't it make more sense that it would be like the Mayans or the Incans? Because they could conquer, you know, in the northeastern portion of Brazil, and then they could obviously hop over onto the western coast of Africa. And if not that, oh man, you're a genius. What have you? Or how about like the Iroquois or the Huron? I think that they would be in a much better position to actually. I mean, I know it's a fantasy setting. I get it, but it just doesn't make sense that it's the Aztecs. The other thing too is that I've played a few times with Sunset Invasion, and it seems like every time they have this monstrous amount of troops, which is ridiculous to me. Like, I feel like it should actually be scaled. It should be scaled to when the age that they actually pop, for one, and then for two, just the general technology level, you know, like the mean technology of the area that they're conquering. I mean, to have them consistently just show up with like 180,000, or excuse me, 160,000 people, it just doesn't make sense. Didn't I have a siege guy? I swear I had one. Let's have you resign. Okay. Sure. And then we'll march our troops on over. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I feel like they should nerf Sunset Invasion. I feel like that they should, Paradox should implement it where they give you enough troops where, you know, they can obviously conquer a kingdom or two, but they're not going to have enough troops to sit there and smash all of Europe like they're doing currently. It's just a little ridiculous. Oh shit, did this split? I thought there was 4 provinces here. It looks like there's only 3. So just split you guys in half, and I'll put these other guys over here. Do like a pincer move. Alright, I think, well, we got... These guys are sieging that down. Well, that sucks. It looks like by the time my war is finished, somebody else will end up taking some of these holdings, or maybe even the provinces themselves. Okay, it looks like my kinsman here is trying to fabricate a claim. All right, we got him in prison. Very good. I was gonna say, oh please, oh please, oh please, let me get him. Arrest him. Put him in the oubliette. A new realm. Pradisha Kamal has decided to ban it. Okay, who are you guys? Where are you located? Okay, so... Oh, this is the Turkish invaders. Okay, so how many troops do you actually have? You have nothing. Alright. Who is this guy? He is Turkish. So... I don't understand. I mean, I was always under the assumption that the Seljuks were supposed to be the ones that have, like, you know, the monster Turkish doom stacks, but whatever. Okay, that works. Get back to my little mission here to destroy these 3 provinces. Boy, it sucks. I think these guys are actually going to beat me to the punch. No, it's going to be these guys. They're going to beat me to the punch on this province here. And then who's attacking over here? Looks like the other Christian nations that are around. Let's have this man. You know what? Something I should be paying attention to is their actual traits. You know, not just their martial score. Because some of their traits can really influence in how they actually attack in battle. For instance, if they're like a craven... They do some really nasty things. If they're patient, they do different things. It's actually a little bit complicated, the amount of different outcomes that can handle in the battle based upon their traits. So I should maybe, perhaps, pay attention to that a little bit more. Okay, so the crusade has failed. Let's take a look. Let's pause and let's look at the Catholics' moral authority now. It's still at 100. I found that hard to believe because we have partial control of Canterbury. Okay, how do we have partial control? It's in Kent. So it's actually owned by a Christian. You know, oh yeah, this is what I was actually meaning to do. I forgot to do this. So this guy has taken over so much of Europe. He's down to 47,000 troops now, by the way. That's pretty fantastic. I want to take a look at his vassals. I wanted to see... Does he have any vassal kings? And it doesn't look like it. He just has dukes and counts. It doesn't look like he has any kings in here. So, what I was saying in a previous episode was that if he starts to encroach on my territory some more, like he takes out Tuscany, or he takes out Tuscany here, he could take out either the papacy or the last county of Spoleto, and then I'm absolutely bordering him. And then I don't think I'm going to really have much of a choice at that point, because I think I would be in his crosshair next, and then I'd have to swear fealty to him. But my problem with that is that I don't want be in the position where he revokes my titles, or he throws me in prison and sacrifices me. All right, so we are going to have our child here become zealous. Absolute. Let's make sure she is married, right? Or betrothed. She is. Matrilineally. That's good. There's something else I should be paying attention to over here. Yeah. So smallpox is definitely affecting this entire region. Let's actually move our retinue on over. And can we actually get any more troops? We cannot. Okay. Very well. I'm getting a negative war score here. Negative ticking war score because I don't have the war goal because I haven't sieged anything down yet. And his 2 other provinces are currently being sieged. Okay, there we go. I don't know how the rest of this war is going to go because he doesn't have any more troops. He has no army. So it's just going to come down to actually sieging him out. But I don't know how that's going to work out if his 2 other provinces over here are being sieged by other groups. So these guys are going to actually come over here and hop on my stack, even though I'm the one that's leading the siege. Okay. Alright, so Palermo has flipped to Lombard. Very good. We definitely want to save our game there. And all those extra troops are going to make this siege progress go a lot faster. I'm really tempted to actually just assault it. Yeah, I don't know how this war's going to go because we've got these 2 holdings here. Okay, what's going on here? Sure. I had some random Norwegian guy. I think I invited a bunch of courtiers last time. Like I tried to get like just young men that would come to my court because I kept having female kinspeople, my kin. I needed to marry them off matrilineally, and I was running out of guys to do it. So like I'm saying, I don't know if these 2 holdings here are actually going to count. I think we're going to be in like some sort of stalemate. Okay, so I get to pay some money. Yes, we absolutely want that. Of course. Okay, we're gonna assault that. That's pretty piddly. So here we are. We have 38% war score, and I don't think there's dick we can do here. Like I can't see like de-siege any of this stuff, can I? Yeah, I didn't think so. So what do we do? There's nobody else in this war, correct? Right. Okay, so my daughter has come of age. Awesome. Will he take a piece? No, he won't. Okay. So how come they're betrothed? So where's the actual marriage? Right? She should be getting married. Where's the pop-up, man? I think I'm gonna actually have to probably just stand on my troops. I mean, there's no reason to keep them up. I mean, I guess the one reason is that if one of these guys have a peace deal. Okay, so I'm getting actually ticking war score. You know what I should do is actually take a look at his his other wars here. Holy Christ, he's in 5 other wars. Okay, so he was attacked by these guys here. They have 50%, 57% war score, and who's these guys? It'll be Coimbra. Okay, so it'll be you. All right, so I think we just need to stand down our troops. There's nothing else we can do. We're just gonna have to sit here and get ticking war score, I guess, until it actually is done. Or he gives us a peace offer. I mean, of course, that'll always work. Let's open our gates, since we no longer have smallpox affecting us. And we can bring my retinue right on back over. I guess, well, actually, I don't think I can attack those guys. Been many mysteries in the Catholic faith. It might be interesting to spend some time delving into the old texts of the Bible. Yes, let's do that. Let's get some piety. Speaking of which, I probably could have changed my focus a long time ago. Since I have a lot of kinsmen, I have a lot of kith and kin that are ruling in one way or the other. So I'm going to take family. We'll get that extra health. The fertility doesn't mean shit, but the random events for all of our family members and stuff, that's what I'm really looking for. Plus the health is pretty good. So I'm wondering, I actually have a peace deal with which groups here? I have a peace deal with this group here, with these guys, right? And then I have a peace deal with somebody over here. Looks like my steward kicked the buckets. So we have this man here. And I believe he was a commander, if I'm not mistaken. So I got to replace him as well. Okay. We have this genius man here. I really don't like to keep my genius. Oh, wow. He's got a really high learning. I really don't like to have my geniuses actually lead my armies. I want them to actually procreate. We're going to actually have this man do his thing. Research me some cultural technology. He's got some really good learning. Okay, so what do I do here? I can potentially attack these guys, right? I don't have a peace deal with you. He's got a whole bunch of allies, though. That was the problem. Allies with their own great amount of troops. The other guys that I could potentially attack, say, you're Christian. And I can't attack you because, right, because I have the peace deal with you. And you guys are Christian. Okay. And that's part of the Aztecs. So there's really nothing I can do here. I just have to wait. Well, that kind of sucks. Uh-oh. We've got some Catholic uprising that is going to de-siege my stuff here. But I'm assuming if they actually do this, then it'll automatically flip to Catholic. Okay, so I still own it. That's good. Did he just, like, cancel a siege, or what happened there? Okay, in the past few months you have been spending many nights reading the Bible. The text contains many items of wisdom and also gives hints of the most important mysteries of God. These sacred texts illuminate me. So we get some piety, we get temporarily some learning, and we get some more learning. Okay, sounds good to me. Okay, so I have a kinswoman here who needs to get married that they're saying no to. So is my daughter, like, actually married or what? Or is she just betrothed? She's betrothed. Oh, okay. All right. So he's celibate. That's why. We need to break that betrothal then. And we absolutely need her to get married matrilineally. Let's see if there's any genius men. There is none. I would like to have a genius man. Let's go into character finder real quick. We will look for a genius and join court. Yes, there is none. All right. So how about quick? Oops, if I can spell. So we have a 13-year-old here with claims. So it's going to take him 3 more years to come of age. Is there any... Let's just see if we can find somebody that'll come to our court quick. So this man here. Well, shit. Strong. So there is. So there's some strong men. We want somebody that's preferably young. So this man has some really terrible stats, but he's got claims on a place. He's 36, so sure. Let's invite him to court first, and then see what becomes of it. Okay, so this man is Guigus. Okay. So is it Gui? That's what his name was, right? Oh, is he fucking married? God damn it. So let's do married, no. So we have a 41-year-old who's ambitious and other things. And he doesn't like us at all. Because he's zealot. Oh, that's right. He's a zealot, though. Well, that kind of puts a damper on things. So if I really want a quick baby, we have a 11-year-old strong kid. He's 14. So wait, what's going on here, game? So there's no geniuses. Quick. Okay, this guy's 14. Let's choose him. And we're going to get a whole bunch of prestige from doing it once he actually comes of age. So that sounds good to me. How about this man here? He's strong. And these people, I just got to wait for them to send me the shits. There we go. Okay. And who is this man that's in special interest? I don't need you to be of special interest. And I already have my great chancellor here who isn't fabricating a claim. I need some claims, man. The problem with taking Spoleto, though, is that if Tuscany gets taken over by the Aztecs, I'm going to be bordering them. So I might want to consider not doing that. But, you know, that actually might not be the right move. I might want to take out this province here. I never considered how lucky I was to have 2 healthy legs. Aren't I peg-legged? I've got a peg leg, for Christ's sake. Oh, the freedom to go wherever I want and do whatever I pleased. I am a king, yet I am limited by these darned crutches. It is below me to hobble around like this. Some days I feel more ridiculous than a gesture. So I can get a prosthetic, lose a bunch of money, get some sex appeal and some personal combat skill. Well, that's not going to happen. Or I can get a peg leg. So it increases my personal combat skills, but I don't really give a shit about that. I'm not going to lead any troops, so let's not do any of those options. So somewhere, I think it's this province over here. I have this province over here that actually keeps raising. Every time I raise my vassal fleet, that gets raised too. So we're going to hard save here. You know, consequently, what I could do is I could actually attack the Byzantine Empire, because I have a weak claim on 2 of these provinces over here, the actual duchy, right? So how many troops does the Byzantines actually possess right now? They have about 10,000. They have no allies, and she hates our guts. Yeah, because she wants all of our land. She wants our stuff. How many troops do I have? We have a lot more. I think it would be in our best interest to do this. So I can actually claim the Byzantine Empire for my spy master. Or I could claim it for my vassal, the Duke here, or my cousin, my genius cousin. Or I can do it for myself and then just install whoever I wanted to. Let's actually do my cousin, my one cousin here, the genius cousin, right? Yes. Let's do that. Let's attack the Byzantines again. So we're going to need all of our troops and our vassal fleet here. Okay, so let's get everybody into the ships. This looks like you guys are going to have to chill for a moment. We got these guys here. We'll march them up. And then as far as the rest of my dudes go, we'll make you guys go there and park you guys up here. And then we'll take the rest of our levy fleet here. We'll put them in Catanzaro. Same thing with you guys. And I think... Oop. And then I think we're going to do the same thing over here. Because I don't want them to get attacked. Oops, wrong province there. Okay, there we go. So I got to be quick about this. They're fighting a couple of revolts. And it'll be a really easy war, too, because I could just sail them over to my province over here. Okay, let's merge you guys up. Sail you guys on over. And how are we looking over here? Okay, we just gotta wait for the rest of these guys to show up. We might actually need to take a... King Otto has just usurped the... okay. Who were you? Prince Balatz. Anyways, I think I might need to actually sail a ship over there to pick up the rest of those guys. I don't know if that's going to be enough. It actually should be enough. So wait, what's going on here? Why do I have... So I'm sick. That's not good. God damn it. So these fucking assholes just called in these other guys. I don't remember seeing the pop-up for it. So I've got a stack of 4,200 guys here while I'm at war with the Byzantines. Okay. I mean, that isn't a big deal. I mean, I could easily do this, but it's just... What sucks about it is now... I got to deal with that. I gotta hurry up too before they besiege all that. I'm gonna get some war score though from attacking the allies. Not only that, but I have so many troops over here. I can actually start to put some of them over in his allies' land. Let's have this man. Yes. I can actually siege him down and get a little bit more war score too. What is this? Seek treatment for illness. We shall do that. Absolutely. Okay. So, I think what I should do here is split them up and take the bigger stack, put my best commanders, and march them over. And we'll take this stack here, and I think we're just going to go down to Grenada and start sieging them down. Okay, so I have the flu. Probably going to die. At least my daughter's of age, so I'm not going to have to sit in a regency council. So there's always that. No, I have cancer. All right, well, I'm definitely going to die. We could try something new. I did this the last time, and that's how I became a eunuch. We're going to choose the middle option this time. How about that? Okay, let's put the rest of these commanders in charge there. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so I get a successful treatment. Get a bunch of boosts to my stats. Come on, guys, what are you doing? Go over there. Smash their face in. Get some more tech. I think we should do improved keeps. And let's hard save again. Always really important. So what sucks about this is that the Byzantines are kind of on hold right at the moment. But they're not actually coming in and trying to siege me down. Oh, by the way, where's my... Okay, there's my retinue. I was just making sure that I wasn't getting or screwing myself over by bringing over my retinue. Just want to keep my retinue just kind of around as a frontline homeland security kind of thing. You know, to quell rebellions and that sort of deal. Or if I have, whatchamacallem, raiders. Okay, so there's a nephew that just got born. Let's marry him off. 11-year-old attractive. That sounds good. And she's got a title of some sort. Oh, no. God damn it. So what this guy did, because it took so long and it was a holy war, he just converted to Christianity. This man. So we can no longer attack him via holy war. Ugh, that's terrible. I was hoping to get these provinces. So it's back to the Byzantines. While I still have, since I have the weak claim, I don't know if I die. If I become worm food, I don't know if this makes this war or no longer valid. I'm not sure. But since I pressed it while I was still alive, I don't know if it's going to proceed to the next generation, to my heir. Okay, so let's actually just straight up sail our troops to Karvuna and just split our army up in two different stacks and just attack these two provinces here. That's what I'll do. The only issue is I don't know where her army is. So if I am sieging this down and sieging this down, and they show up with like a 10,000 stack, then I'm going to have to march my troops down, which means there's going to be a delay there. Your spy master is requested to join the Knights Hospital. Dude, no. And my spy master actually got us some more tech. Let's give our spy master some money. Take a look at our technology. He's doing a really incredible job here. Is there anybody else here that has better legalism than we do? It doesn't look so. What about military organization? Looks like this province might. So we'll just leave him as is. Whose army is that? The Aegean Islands? Interesting. And which province is this? Corsica. Okay, let's actually rename that. You know, I'm tempted to actually build the Germanic infantry barracks here, but having 9 provinces as your personal domain is a little much. Like later on, we're going to end up having to switch it down to a lower centralization, and we're going to lose part of our domain by doing that. Okay, we'll keep my guys with the commanders over there. Split them up like that. It's a little risky by doing this. What are you trying to do here? It's tyrannical, okay. How many troops do you have now? You have 10,000 straight up, okay. And then they probably have the... I don't know if they have the actual Varangian Guard raised or not. That's one of the problems with owning some of these provinces over here too, is that we're so close to some of these nomadic Tengri hordes, is that I'm going to end up getting little pop-ups saying that I'm being raided all the time. It's really annoying, but we're just going to have to deal with it. You know something, I think I should probably stand down my vassal fleet levy. There's no reason to have them right now because we could easily just put our troops here in Karvuna and stand them down there. Besides, I think wow, Benevento is really pissed off. Oh my god. Man, I keep losing commanders like left and right here. This man here. Okay, what we needed to do too, reminds me, I need to actually try to fabricate a claim over here for this province. I suppose I just have to be diligent about where her army is. The moment I spot it is the moment I'm going to have to probably break the siege, or at least march a sizable number of troops over to help out the whatever sieging army is closest to their army. Let's assign her guardian. Let's do somebody with high learning. How about that? You're Italian. You're Lombard. Okay, let's take a look at our cultural map mode here. All of our vassals still should be Lombard. Nobody flipped, I believe. Okay, you're still Lombard. You're Lombard. You're Lombard. This is still Berber down here. I'm surprised that hasn't flipped yet. I own that. These provinces over here should be... I'm just looking at the people that are actually owning them to make sure that they didn't go ahead and flip to Italian. So we're getting a ticking negative war score because we haven't fought her army yet, and we haven't actually sieged anything down. But in time we will. Well, I'm still a little salty about this. That sucks. That's awful. That's kind of the unfortunate thing about having holy wars. Okay, so it looks like my daughter can finally get married. Let's have her do that. So let's take the money. We're not hurting on prestige at all. All right there, daughter of mine. You need to start becoming a baby maker. Desperately. Oh my god. How the fuck is she an intricate web weaver? How did she get this? Shit, she has such shitty stats. She's got good intrigue. Her diplomacy, I mean, is elite at 8, but her stewardship is god awful. It means I'm gonna have to give up some of these provinces. That really fucking sucks. That's terrible. Okay, I can actually probably get this guy to convert. Let's send him a gift. And let's convert him now. Wow. Oh, he's a Ruhr kid. Awesome. Means he must have been a... Maybe... He came from somewhere up here. I can say maybe even the Varangians, but it doesn't look like... Oh, there we go. That's what I was talking about. So let's split my army up and march them on in there. They're going to get a massive penalty here for crossing a major river, which is good because then my troops will be able to hold out. While my other army here, my reinforcing army, shows up. Come on, get in there. Yeah. Smash their face. Yeah, it looks like my one flank here was about to get crushed here. During the last few months, I have developed feelings for Gaila. Tonight, we are both present at the same celebration, while my confidence as a dancer has all but evaporated since I lost my leg. Asking her to dance might be the only chance I get to talk to her. Sure, let's try to dance with her. While Gaila seemed to be more than happy when I asked her to dance, she is not smiling any longer. My nerves have made me clumsier than usual, and I keep stepping on her toes. It is an evil spiral. The worse I dance, the more awkward I get. Okay. Okay, so we got some, looks like some mayor vassal at first. And he doesn't count to our war score. So let's ransom him off for the 25 gold. And I think what I'll do here is I'll keep these guys kind of like sitting in the middle just in case. Just in case her army decides to show up again somewhere so they can just reinforce. Let's not do that. Okay. I have a kinswoman here. Let's give her a guardian. Okay, genius. Looks fine to me. Looks like somebody here died. Looks like my chancellor. So we have our kinsperson here. Let's give him high almoner. Let's give him a little bit of cash so he likes us, and have him go back to fabricating claim over here for the county of Ancona. And let's take a look at the Aztecs. I need to be diligent about this, is actually taking a look at... So they are going after the last couple provinces here in England. They've got 2 provinces in Wales and a couple of these Irish counties. I don't remember, I thought there was only 2 left here. Maybe a couple of them went independent, like he just released them? I don't know. Oh, you know what, something else I completely forgot to take a look at. It was his troops. So he's got 72,000 troops, which sucks. That's definitely indicative of his levy recuperating. Because what I was saying was that once all of his special event troops just disappear, he's just going to be left with his levy. But since he's so huge, he's still going to have a monster amount of troops. Okay, so we got another mayor prisoner. Nice little 25 gold. Sounds good. So I don't think I'm going to have a problem sieging all this down. He's just going to keep throwing his troops against mine. Let's put somebody in charge here. You're the inspiring leader. Right. Alright, let's do that. Let's go pick a fight. Try to get a little bit more war score. I was actually really hoping to not own any provinces over here in Byzantium, but since we have the opportunity, why not take it? The other problem with owning, especially provinces over here, is once Mr. Genghis Khan actually shows up, that'll be interesting. Okay, so... oh, please. Ah, shit. Alright, pause the game. Alright, where is this guy? Alright, so what I need to do, I think here, is... we're going to raise a vassal fleet levy. Let's get them all right over here, and then we'll take care of them that way. Okay, so somebody approves of my zealotry. Sounds good. Like, I could take my reserve stack here and go take care of them. I think that's what I'm going to do. Actually, you know what I should have done? I could just board that ship now and do it. So why don't I actually do that? We'll land them in Syracuse and just walk them over. Okay, you need to get married. One sec here. Okay, how about this genius man here? And we have this man that needs to get married. Okay. So we could stand these ships down. I actually didn't need them. I just needed the one. So one of my Iberian provinces just finished converting. Very, very good. Alright, I think we can just go over there and kill him. Take him out. Will you take a peace deal yet? No? Shame on you. Alright, let's merge you guys up and stand that little fleet down. It's not giving me any kind of indicator to tell me who gets the... so he's gonna beat us to it. Okay, so Duke Pandolf of Tripolitania has provided me proof. Let's threaten him. Alright, good. He swears to stay out of all factions. That sounds good to me. I think what I should do here is... well, never mind. I should actually end up winning this war right now. There we go. And since we're so close to sieging this down, we're just going to assault it real quick. Actually, let's just continue to assault it. It's a small amount of troops. Alright. Give me my land. So who actually owns all this stuff? So wait a minute. So it's my cousin, and he owns this province. Okay. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't have done this because he's going to try to convert my cousin over here to Orthodox. So what I need to do, actually, is... let's retract a vassal. Let's do this man here. And then... what I think I should do... actually, is that the same thing over here? Okay, he's Christian. You know what I think I should do? I should actually probably try to revoke his title as well. Okay. So then this man here, we need to revoke your title. I don't care if he has the barony. I just need the county so I can take out the church, the Orthodox church guy. I don't think you could call them bishops. During the transfer of power, somebody lost their finger of St. John. All right. So I really hate to do this to this guy. I don't really care that he's the duke. I just need the county. I just need to get access to hit the bishop. But he hates our guts. But he's young. Let's give him High Almoner. Let's send him a gift. So he likes us somewhat. Have him go back to fabricating claim. Looks like we need to replace a commander. Okay. We have this man here. Okay, let's pause the game real quick. Alright, so I own this province now. We need to revoke this man's title. And we're just waiting on him to say yay or nay. Okay, pause. Alright, let's do that. And then, since I own this province now, let's do the same thing over here. Oh, he's Catholic. Okay. So... Oh, since I booted him out of his county, he's no longer the duke. So what I think I'll do is... Where was my cousin? No. Shit, where was he? Actually, there's a better way to do this. Let's go into claimants. Which will be this cousin here. So we will give you this county here. And we'll then make you the duke. Grant the duchy of Karvuna. So he likes us now. And then I just need to find somebody in my realm here. How about that? How about content? So we'll do join courts, any. My religion, my culture, ruler, no. And they have to be a man. Somebody with high stewardship, please. I have this kid who's content, who's a kinsman. Why don't we give it to him? It'll be the county of Mezembria. Sounds good. And since we are done fighting over here, we can actually... Why? Wait, what are you talking about? This is my property, man. I should be able to do this. You know something? I can actually... No, I can't. So, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just stand them down. Don't care. Let's actually raise my levy here. I can improve my castle fortifications. Let's do that. It's pretty cheap. And then I have ships that I need to stand down again. So I got a kinsman here. That's right, I caught somebody else too. Let's make sure that I hold the unichis. So we want to keep that guy in. Absolutely. Let's ransom this man off. Who is this guy? He's just some random Lombard dude. Okay, let's just release him from the prison. Since I can't actually ransom him off. Oops, you know what I should have done? I need to move my troops around, catch his army. Again. Okay, so I have max war score for battles now, so I actually just need to concentrate on sieging him down. There was something else I wanted to take a look at, was laws. Okay, I can't change you. There's nothing here I needed to change. But for as far as the realm goes, okay. So we're still looking for absolute crown authority. It looks like Shempert has 5 votes. Where is Shempert? This man here, who hates us. And same thing with the rest of these vassals. So I don't think that law is going to pass anytime soon. Not underneath this monarch. I don't remember if I actually get an opinion malus for being a female ruler. You do when you have a female heir, but if you're the female monarch, I don't know if that actually gives you negative opinion with all of your vassals and whatnot. I don't remember. We'll have to take a look at that. Something we'll have to definitely investigate later on. You know what kind of sucks is that I can't marry because I'm a eunuch, right? But what if there was a woman out there that was celibate? It almost feels like eunuchs should be able at least to get married to celibate women. Because thematically, I guess that makes sense. I mean, they're never going to have sex anyways. Simply because one person doesn't have the parts and the other person just doesn't want it. So we got a really slow siege here. I knew these fucking assholes were going to come back and do this to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to split our army up and go shoo them away. I knew that's what they were doing. I kept seeing their ships sitting around. Who are you guys anyways? Okay, the Sultaness down here. I didn't even know they could raid. Okay. So go piss off. Go bother somebody else, man. Oh man, there's a big huge revolt here. But he's Christian. These guys have all the allies, right? They only have 2 allies. 3,500. This guy's got a lot. Okay. I mean, I think I could actually outmatch them. Potentially with troops. If I had my entire vassal raised. Or my entire levy raised, that is. Plus my retinue. Send Ema into hiding. Wait, who's trying to kill her? Do we know? This woman right here. So can we actually arrest her? I don't want to kill her because she's a genius. Alright, we got 100% war score here. And what I could potentially do here is just revoke his titles. Let's do that. Let's revoke this man's titles. And we will do ruler yes this time. See if there's anybody worthy. We have this count here. Let's do that. Let's give him the Duchy of Calabria. Okay. And then we have these guys as prisoners. So which county do you actually have? Which province? Okay, and who's the Duke here? The Duke of Apulia, which is this man. So, but who's your... Okay, so you answer to me directly. So we can actually ransom him off. So let's do that. Pick a new ambition here, which is to see the realm prosper. Let's stand down our troops. Let's reassess things. So we have... Let's see here. That is, what, 13,000 plus... So it's about 14 and a half, give or take. Something like that, about 14,500. Plus my retinue, which I don't think that is actually counting yet. So I could go to war with these guys. I could declare holy war. This man here has got a lot of troops, though. The Abbasids. I don't really want to attack them. And I think I still have a peace deal with you guys. Yes, still have a peace deal with them. And you guys are Catholic, right? Yes. Okay. And who are you guys? You guys are independent. Oh, wait, you guys are Christian, though. Okay. Oh, man. Or I could just, straight up declare war on these guys just outright. Because they have no allies. And it almost makes sense to do that instead of declaring war on the smaller nation. But I have a lot of pissed off vassals here. I think what we should do is probably just chill out for the moment. And let's recuperate some of our levy. And how about we have a summer fair? That sounds pretty good. We have the money. We have a 25% chance of becoming gregarious. Did we become gregarious? We did not. Okay, so we get a ransom. You know what we should do right now, speaking of which, is take a look at our hospital. We can improve something here. So we can do leper colony, chapel. God damn, these things are expensive. That's 800 gold for that. That's ridiculous. This, though, gives you more technology, which is always good. Let's get the leper colony, because the whole reason why we have the hospital in the first place is for the disease stuff. Disease resistance. I think we could probably afford to become paranoid. Sure. We could do barracks here, militia training ground. I don't really give a shit about that. This province here could use some stuff. I'm looking for all the big money buildings. Okay. So castle down. That's expensive, but let's do it. So somebody else is really pissing me off here. So I could still actually imprison him, right? Wait, what is going on here? What is this man trying to do? This count here. Okay, so this woman here is trying to kill somebody, and he's involved with some plot. Who is this woman? She's just some random Italian woman. Oh, I don't really care. It makes no difference to me. Okay, kinswoman here needs to get married. Gonna micromanage that 110%. I wanna spread my bloodline as much as possible. Okay, lots of peasants have been moving to the county of Trapani lately. Okay, so you pay a little bit of money and get some prosperity. Always a good thing. I want to take a look at cultures here. So these two counties down here are still Berber. Okay, the Catholic priests are constantly pestering me about religion. Let's just get the 10 piety. You know what I should do down here is actually... Wait, that's my vassal's left, so we don't have to worry about that. I am now known as the Dragon. One of these days, I'm gonna actually look up like how you actually get some of these nickname titles. Why am I called the Dragon? Is it because I'm a lunatic or what? Okay, so I got a peace deal that's gonna be up with this group over here for this man's land, for La Mancha, and I think he actually owns some. No, so. Every time I click on this man, it said to go to war with him. It always highlights this county here. I don't understand why. Whatever, it doesn't make a difference. He's only got less than 2,000 troops, and he has no allies. So when is my truce up with him? Looks like another month. Okay. So somebody else is trying to fabricate a fucking claim, trying to be an asshole. So we got another rebellion we got to take care of. It's going to be the Chancellor. Right? Would be nice if I got a claim on something. So where is it? So it's actually going to be Benevento here. What we'll do is we'll raise my own levy, since we're at pretty much full strength. How many troops does this man actually own? Okay, he's only got 1,500. So we can easily just kick him in the face. It's no surprise that it's Benevento, because we did like raise their troops for an exorbitant amount of time. Well, that kind of puts a damper on my conquest. You know, alternatively, I could just stand down all of my troops Nice. So Corsica is flipped. Culturally. You know, I'm really tempted here to stand down my troops and declare a holy war on this man here for his land before I die. It's always a risky move to do that in the middle of a rebellion. Let's just go ahead and take care of this real quick. It's not a big deal. Our guy's getting pretty old. He's 60. He's got cancer. He's a lunatic with one leg and a eunuch. This guy has been maimed all his life. And since our heir is our daughter, she has really shit stewardship, and I think I'm going to have to give up Corsica. Actually, there's no reason for me to actually have these troops. I actually really don't even want the province over here. Oh, wait, cancel. No, merge them. Not stand them down. Fool. So I think I'm going to stop this episode like I stopped the previous episode. Once we're done with our rebellion, we're going to declare a holy war, and I think that's where we'll cut it off. I'm trying to keep my episodes, if not under an hour, at least an hour. Or, excuse me, at most an hour. Okay, so there we go. Booyah, look at that. The Aztecs have taken out Tuscany, just like I said. They are probably going to gun down the papacy next. And holy shit, we're going to have to swear fealty to these guys. They still have 77,000 troops. What the fuck? So they're at war with the HRE. Looks like they're doing another conquest of the Danes. Didn't they already own all that stuff? How many troops do they... They only have about 19,000. You know, I was looking up. I was really curious. I haven't seen too much information about people that have started a CK2 game with Aztec invasion or Sunset Empire or Sunset Invasion on, and then exported their game into EU4 and then taken a look at what it contains. I did see one screenshot and it looked ridiculous. Basically, all of North and South America was basically eaten up by the Incas and the Aztecs and a couple of the northeastern Native American tribes, right? I'm really kind of curious to find out what would happen if we set it to random new world. I'm just wondering if all the native groups are just automatically going to have the high American technology group or not. So it looks like my daughter just had a daughter. You know what? Well, let's call you... What should we call you? I'm going to call you MGD. We'll give you some more piss beer. Oh, we actually have twins. Okay. So let's make sure that they get married matrilinially. I never want to be in a position where... Wow. Is there any attractive? Okay, so there is a 1-year-old here. That looks good. Okay, since we had MGD, you can be high life. All right, let's pause our game again. So matrilineally, let's do attractive. Oh, there's that 8-year-old kid. Let's do him. All right. I don't know what's going to happen if I swear fealty to these Aztecs. I'm almost tempted to actually not make this into a mega campaign because I just feel like the game's almost ruined now. The Aztecs are going to basically own all of North America, probably most of Central America. They're going to own all of Western Europe for the most part. I mean, they still have enough troops now that they could legitimately just conquer all of this, all of the rest of us, if he wanted to, including all of the rest of Scandinavia. I mean... What the fuck, Paradox? Like, I like Sunset Invasion. I think it's interesting. I know it's like a little fantasy thing. It's fun to play with, but this is fucking ridiculous. Like, they shouldn't be able to show up with 160,000 fucking troops. That's just, it's stupid. Apparently I'm sick again. Let's seek treatment for our illness. Okay, so I have ill treatment. I'm definitely going to die now. Okay, so my steward is doing his job. He gained us some cash. Nice. $160,000 troops. You know, I did set it to have them show up randomly, you know, as in, like, time. But, like, for Christ's sakes, even if they showed up, say, in the year 1400, like, they show up with 160,000 troops, all these doom stacks. Like, there's nobody, even if all Christendom banded together to fight these guys, it still wouldn't be enough. It's stupid. It really needs to be nerfed. Because this is just retarded. Also, like I was saying earlier in this episode, is that why is it the Aztecs? I feel like the people that would be more inclined to actually have sailed over to Europe or even to Africa would either be the Mayans, the Incans, if they conquered eastward, or maybe like one of the northeastern Native American groups, like say the Huron or the Iroquois. You know, some of the little or the smaller tribes, you know, might have had that possibility too, but I think when it came to the bigger groups, the bigger federations and whatnot, I think that they would probably have the bigger chance to actually do it. And it would make sense too, because, you know, the Vikings sailed from Iceland to Greenland, you know, over to Vinland. So if we're talking about fantasy Native American groups, why wouldn't it be the Iroquois or the Huron? So it looks like he's going to actually... I'm not going to have enough war score here. I'm actually going to have to ferry my troops after the siege. So why don't I actually do that? I really don't want to raise my own boats here, but I don't think I'm going to have much of a choice. So let's raise you guys. So what is that? That's not going to be enough. I own this province here. Okay. So I need like what? 76 or 76 ships, something like that. Right? Because every ship can only hold 100 troops. So how many do we have here? Okay, so I'm down a couple of ships here, so that looks good. It sucks because it's so expensive to raise your own ships, so we're going to be sitting here hemorrhaging money. I think I'm just going to assault this. Okay, will he take a peace deal? He will not. The bastard. So come on, men. Into the ships we must go. Alright, so let's pause our game, and we're going to have to sail them down here and smash their face in. Boy, Malta's a pretty hard province to actually keep control of, because once they land their armies down there, you pretty much have to sail your armies in there. And if it's a close battle like that one Holy War that I was in previously, well, it's a pain in the ass. Okay, so Mr. Benevento is now in our prison. We're gonna keep him there. Actually, what we'll do is we'll throw him in the oubliette, and let's stand down our ships, so we're not wasting so much money. Okay, so Barcelona and whoever these guys are. Oh, it's actually my vassal. My vassal here is at war with these guys. The Barcelonians are also at war. What my fear is that if I declare holy war, is that Barcelona is just going to park his troops there and sieging it down before I can get over there. But I think I'm going to take a break here. I think we'll come back, and then we'll do that. So let's hard save our game. And when we come back, I will declare the Holy War. And I think it might be a short episode, because I think I might just play until dude here dies. But we'll see. So I'll see you guys next time.